some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it on Fox. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of pop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye. I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Put me some in the can and it's dry. Riding in special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. Shenanigans and Birkin, she cannot decide. The ladies Mercedes, here goes the surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Back while I'm gripping her side. Big and mad back, this ain't regular size. We really fly, we like Pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her the skies. Upgrade at my wrist, put her gas in the sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her highs. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knots. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it on Fox. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of pop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock.
Okay, money, okay. I took the Billy Cool back and I hopped in the car.
All right, no table is safe outside of Highmark Stadium because this crowd is loud and this crowd is ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Miami Dolphins and the Buffalo Bills. Two teams sitting above 500 in the early season, but only one will stay that way as we're off in Week 4. Starting from the 5. He's going well so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Wilson airing it out to start. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
All right, 0-2 to start the game, and I'm guessing, partner, we're probably going to see a 3rd pass now here. Putting a receiver in motion. Throwing on 3rd, Wilson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to find Jalen Waddle, and they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Now it's Jake Bailey who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Allen taken right to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19 at the 11-yard line.
Half 85, half 85.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Finds his man, it's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Alert! 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 What's that?
Allen on 3rd down. Caught quickly on the slant. This play reaches the 35 before he comes to an end. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first. All right. Now things starting to pick up a little bit after a slow start, Brock. Last things fans want to see is a couple of uninspiring drives to begin a game.
Yep, they get the first and generate just a little excitement that we could see maybe our first touchdown here, or at least avoid another quick punt.
All set to go now from the 35. First tone of the game for James Cook. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
5 wide, 5 wide, 5 wide. 180! What's that?
Working from the gun, it's Allen. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
56, 56. Half.
Allen on 3rd and 2. Got his man. Shakir has it. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Trying it left side with Cook. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Another one for Cook. This will get much beyond the line. A yard at most. Tackle made by Elijah Molden.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it will largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Hey, tight.
To the air on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that brings up 4th and long. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Here comes the field goal unit now for the Bills. Ball in the left hash, the distance 53 yards.
What's the score?
And they're on the board.
Dolphins
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
Reed now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10. Here's Wilson to the air. That's caught. Devon Achane. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Looking quickly here.
16 yards. And the Dolphins first down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Miami.
Wilson now. First and 10. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Second down carry for Achane. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First down.
They've got a man in motion. On first down, it's Wilson. Finds him on the slant. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that is the Dolphins' first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
First down throw from Wilson. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami! The Dolphins pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he ran out. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. Now the shotgun give to Cook. He's inside the 10. And they're going to have first and goal. He's out of bounds just shy of that 5-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will set up first and goal.
Bills first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
From the red zone now. Has it in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Number 3. A pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal at the 4-yard line.
So we're through one quarter of this AFC East contest. The Dolphins out to an early advantage. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. About to begin the second here. The Bills definitely thinking points. Cook. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Bills take a second quarter lead. It's a James Cook touchdown. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills push their lead to 3.
Bills 10, Dolphins 7.
Reed now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if the injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They strike for 23 yards. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Cuts it to the right sideline. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a second quarter lead. Devon Achane with the touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Dolphins take a 4-point lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Bills have a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st down from the 42. Trying to throw this from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Second and 6 coming up here. Play action now with Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And they bring him to a halt right at that midfield stripe. Minka Fitzpatrick in on the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
319! Stop. Look out!
Now a give to Cook, running left. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be fourth down.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Wilson. Next on the crosser. He hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Here we go, set.
Wilson now. He's going to get this one out quickly to Hill. And he stopped cold at the spot. Won't keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31.
Wilson with it on 1st. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Here's Wilson. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Dolphins 1st down. A gain of 21 yards. 1st down, Dolphins.
Sticking in the air with Wilson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first, guarantee some yards, and then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
It's Chan on the inside give. For a second, we both thought he'd get the 1st, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8. 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Wilson now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that is the Dolphins' first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Near the goal line. And he's in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins grow their lead just before halftime. Tyreek Hill, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Dolphins drive their lead to 11. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Buffalo calls it 2nd time out of the half. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Round 80! What's that?
Allen now on 1st down. Left side into the hands of Dobbs. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
And 3 yards to go.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. He'll throw it. And that's incomplete. And it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
The Bills with a punt team out there. Tyreek Hill deep for the Dolphins. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Aubrey now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. And he gave it his best to get to the 25, just a step or two short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. On 1st down, Allen forces that one, and it's intercepted. And the Dolphins take over on his 5th interception of the season. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Ooh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Following the penalty, Brock, an easier go now. 2nd down and just 2. He'll work against the blitz. And a little bit of big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. It sets up 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
He gets it out left, and it's caught. Picked up a few as he heads out of bounds. This one goes for 3 yards. And it's going to be first down, Miami.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
On first down, it's Wilson. Short pass brought in. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Chan, a first down carry. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. No gain on the play. It's going to be second down.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play was at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Wilson to throw it. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins push their lead further to start the half. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins push their lead to 18.
Bills 10.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Left side into the hands of Shakir. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
And where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
It's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. He'll come up on first and 10. Handoff running left. It's Chan. And he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. First and goal coming up.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want to open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 5 brings up second and goal.
Here's Wilson. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins parlay the interception into points. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Dolphins grow their lead yet again.
Bills 10.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Runs complete over the middle. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Buffalo first. Working quickly here. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Cook. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Third and long, they're going to throw. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. Trying to get it into Amon-Ra St. Brown. And now they're staring at a 4th down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And they got home, sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Here's A-Chain up the middle. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and we see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 9 here.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here's Wilson to the air. Brought in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins piling onto the scoreboard yet again. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins continue piling onto this lead. Now we've got some whistles as a member of the Bills is shaken up and could use a look from the trainers here. Aubrey now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down quickly right inside his own 10.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll run it with Cook. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Allen setting up play action. Throw left side, and St. Brown has it. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up third down.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Left side gets it up quick, and it's caught. And they're not going to bring him down until he reaches, looks like the 28. All set now, 1st and 10.
That's good for a Bills first down.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Hits him on the out route. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Bills football, Brock, but any efforts may be futile facing that deficit. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Brown 80!
First and 10. Here's Allen. Downfield, and Shakir has it. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills making the scoreboard look a touch better. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to really get your job done.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills will trail by 25. Well, the win may be lost, but their effort certainly isn't. They're going to try to get this one back after the score. Did the Bills get to it? They did! They got it back! Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore, but he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Right up the gut. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Let's go now. Unlock line 70.
Achane on the toss right. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he stopped for loss of yardage. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. And the Bills will take over as he reports his first interception of our season.
Going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance at making that pick. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
They'll try the right side with Cook. By man, he's in the clear. And they drop him after just a yard. Second down.
Okay, that's why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Downfield is fine, St. Brown. And no touchdown here. Just needed a few more, but this one goes out at the 3. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. And QB just nailed it.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal at the 3-yard line.
Allen setting up to throw. And this is going to be a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills putting up points in a game decided. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills make it an 18-point game. Down by 3 scores, their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. And the Dolphins get on that football. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock?
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week and find a way to flush this, because it's just not been their kind of game. I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense, not on that one.
Achane running right. He dodged the tackle. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
First down, and they go right back to it. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Second down carry for Achane. Cuts it right side, and he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Devon Achane with the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver one.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins tack on 7 more to their lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Allen. Finds him over the middle. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. Offense in a hurry up here.
12 yards. And the Bills first down.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. One good for a gain of 4. It's 2nd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
At the 37-yard
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Another one for Cook. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Alert!
Throwing now on 1st down. Allen. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Second down. Here's Allen again. Completed to his running back. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Half. What's that?
Allen now on first down. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. To throw again, it's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Allen on 3rd and short. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. That is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Bills trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
Gun.
Desperation time here. Throw is caught by the back. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Offense is hurrying, time running down.
Another Bills. First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On first down, Allen throwing the out route complete. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. And Pete Carroll was there. If he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Catch made by Chase Brown. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Offensive line fast.
9 yards. And the Bills, first down.
Alert!
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Allen going to throw again. Escapes the pocket.
If you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So, shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Still inches to go on 3rd down.
Hey, home.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills making the scoreboard look a touch better. Well, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Now Allen will lead his guys up to the line to go for 2.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Complete at the 2. He's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. He's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the Dolphins were all over that kick. This game is over. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. It's a big strike to Hill. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down. Offense up to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They're going to pass it here. And he's going to score a touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins put up even more points in a win. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins continue adding on to that lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. 1st down throw for Allen. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Plowing up the middle. All the way across midfield before he's brought down. Officials signaling for a timeout, and with 5 seconds remaining, just one last play left in this one.
48-yard line.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Allen on the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Connects on the crosser. And this won't affect the outcome, but a positive note to end it as he scores as time expires. The Bills putting up points in a game decided. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. So 6 points at the buzzer, Brock, but 0 effect on our final outcome.
Yeah, I get that, but I'll tell you what, that'll be one of the first plays they watch in the film room this coming week. Like you said, they lose whether that's scored or not, but Coach will always emphasize effort on the field. And reaching that end zone to end an already decided game.
And there's our last-in image of this game. It's intercepted. He has it up to the 9-yard line before going down.
Dolphins 56. Bills 36.
So it's a win for the visiting Dolphins. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.